Hello, big world. I have not been doing all that great on taking it easy. It's interesting because my stamina, the way it works, like generally I'd be going along, and I'd be like, oh, I'm starting to get tired, and then like my energy would go down. Whereas now I'm going along, and when I get to the point, it's just like boom, like done. Like, you need to go to bed right this minute. And if I let myself get to that point, I am done for the rest of the day, and I am done for the following day, like the entire day. So that happened a couple days ago. I had posted that I had taken short little bike rides, so I had been doing that a couple days in a row. And then on the fourth day, I just pushed it too far. I went a little too late in the afternoon. It was a little too hot, and I went a little too far. And I was doo-doo for the rest of the day and yesterday. So today, I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. And luckily, I haven't, in this whole situation here, I took off 2 weeks from work whenever I had my surgery way back in March, and then I was able to do the phone sessions. I had already planned to do a couple weeks of phone sessions, but with the pandemic, I was able to just continue on. So I missed 2 weeks of work back then, and then during radiation, I just missed one day. There was just one day where I had to just be like, I'm not gonna do it today. So I've been pretty lucky. It's been so great to not have to go to the doctor every day. It's almost like I don't know what to do in the mornings. But like I said, yesterday and then the day before that was when I took the bike ride and wiped myself out. And then yesterday I just rested all day. I really was feeling pretty lousy yesterday, so I was glad this morning. It took me a little while to get up and get moving this morning, but I feel a lot better. So I'm just kind of confronted. Been confronting a lot of things over these last few months, but I'm just thinking a lot about challenging myself to take it easy and what a challenge it is for me. I think that I've always, really up until very recently in my life, I've just felt this drive to achieve and do better and never good enough. That there was always, which I read this fantastic book by Brene Brown, The Gifts of Imperfection, and she talks about how it's like healthy striving is different than perfectionism, because perfectionism is what I have experienced, which is that never good enough. Like, the perfectionism sounds like such a great word, but the actual experience of it is a pervasive feeling of failure. It's been, and I really can look back and be able to point that out. And even though I'm doing better at being different, I still very, very often am confronted with the perfectionism inside of me, and trying to just be more peaceful. She talks about a human being rather than a human doing. That is me. It took getting my belly cut open for me to to slow down and just take it easy and sit on my hands for a while. So at this point, it's kind of fun for me in a way. I guess that's where I have my fun these days now that I'm sober. But it's kind of fun for me to be like, oh, there you did it again. You thought you could just, muster up the strength to go for a long, hot bike ride. It wasn't that hot and it wasn't that long, but it was too long and too hot for me today, or 2 days ago. So just bringing it back down, getting some rest, enjoying myself, and yeah,